Welcome friends. In this Corel project, I needed to build or design a logo for this company. So you can see, let me expand. The company name is NGMax Global Concept. So once I saw the word global, what it tells me is, okay, whatever this company is about, they have they have a global concept. They want to reach out to the whole world. So in thinking about how to design the logo, what came into my mind was the word map, a map that shows something like a globe. You know, the company has branches everywhere or intends to cover everywhere in the world. So what I did was to recreate that concept of a map, you know, and in the process of doing that, I came up with this. So I sketched this out. This is like the globe, and this is telling me we circle around the globe. So now I had the option to import in a map from the search for a map image and bring it in here. But that will give me a bitmap file, a bitmap image, which if zoom will become blurry and grainy. So the trick is that when you are building a logo, it's better to use CorelDRAW, use lines from CorelDRAW, and of course the other shapes like square and circle to create your logo, or you use Adobe Illustrator to create your logo and of course save it as PDF. So this is exactly what I did here. So I want to show you. So I had to come up with this. You can see these images can be circular images can be broken down into distinct parts. So you can take this one out, take this one out. So I had to create these circular images and of course this. And I brought it together to form what you are seeing here. So that becomes the image for, so it's just a circular object. Example, if I draw a circle, I could use any of this. So if I click here, I have something like this. Sorry, undo. I have something like this, which of course I can further either reshape to whatever size that I want, and I can also wheel it around to whatever angle that I want. So if I want the perfect circle to be perfectly straight circle, I could use a perfect circle like that. Then I have the option to use other shapes for it, just like I'm doing now. And of course, I can also use my shape tool to further change this the way I want. So that's the kind of thing I had here. And once I've gotten the shape of the circle that I'm looking for, so once I've gotten the shape of the circle that I'm looking for, I can now play around with the thickness of the circle by coming around here and increasing the points. So if I change this to 3, for example, so you see how it is, then of course I can wheel it around the way I want it. And so that helps me to form this shape that you're seeing here. So once I got in my shape and bring it together, I have something like this. So that becomes my logo. So the idea is working with logo. Don't just import images from the internet. You will have a bitmap image. It will become blurry, just like what you saw here. So you can see how this is looking. So recreate your images using Adobe Illustrator or CorelDRAW, and you will end up having a vector image like this, which no matter how you stretch it, it remains the same. The same thing happens to this. No matter how you stretch this, it remains the same. It still has that original quality. Once you do that, then of course you get to do. So I've just showed you how you can come up with a logo concept and of course the application to use to create the logo. Thank you for listening.